Hi, I'm Holly Dixon. Welcome to another episode of Timeless Interiors, where we are in Palmetto Dunes at number 1 Cartgate. We're at a beautiful home that we've helped design and do all the selections from top to bottom for the rental market. And we want to show you what we've got going on inside. So come on along, let's take a look, and we'll see what new things we can show you on this episode of Timeless Interiors. Hi, welcome to Timeless Interiors. This is Holly Dixon, and we're in beautiful Palmetto Dunes, and I'd like to give you a preview of some of the beautiful selections that our designers have made on this home that we've done turnkey for an absentee owner. This is a home that will be on the rental market. We had the opportunity to select on all of the flooring, the carpet, the paint colors, and every selection for lighting and bathrooms. It was a wonderful thing to oversee the entire project to make sure that it all came together. It's beautifully designed. Take a look at all of these bathrooms. I'm sure you could see as we go through bathroom after bathroom on the brilliant selections that were made and how it's going to be in keeping perfectly with the style of furnishings that we're going to be revealing next. Well, stay tuned. I couldn't be more excited to show you the big reveal after we've completed the furnishing. We'll be returning right after the break, but don't forget about our new location on Bluffton Parkway. We've got a beautiful new facility that's over 50,000 square feet, where we've managed to put in 100,000 square feet of furnishings. You've got to come see all of the beautiful coastal selections that we have available for immediate purchase. Stay tuned for more Timeless Interiors. Welcome back to Timeless Interiors. Again, I'm Holly Dixon, and with me is one of my designers, Morgan Allen.
Hello.
We are in Palmetto Dunes for the big reveal, and they do say a picture's worth 1,000 words. So I want to give you about 5,000 words with all the pictures we're going to show you in this beautiful home that we helped design from top to bottom on every selection. We're excited to take you in for the big reveal so you can see all of the selections and how all of the furniture pulled everything together on this home. Come on in, let's take a look. One of the things that we're so frequently asked is if we do the design work for clients that are building and during construction. And you bet we do. Here's a great example for a home that we came in on the very, very beginning. We've worked with the clients before. They came in and they wanted to build a rental home that they could save for later on when they retire. And they are out of state. We were able to do every selection, watch over the entire project, and make sure that everything was spot on so we had that wonderful transitional coastal look. And it's so cohesive. Morgan, tell me a little bit about the color palettes and how you came up with the selections in this space.
Well, the homeowners wanted something coastal, very rentable, very up to date, and moving forward. So we've done a lot of grays and silvers, and we wanted to give it that soft spa-like feeling. So sea salt from Sherwin-Williams, it was the answer. And this color is so fantastic because it changes depending on the light of the day. Sometimes it seems a little green, sometimes it seems a little blue. So it really goes with the ocean palette that we've got going on here. It's very calm, it's very soothing, and they wanted all the spaces to remain open. So we did selections on the tiling and the flooring and where the outlets went in the home and the plumbing, and we worked very closely with the builder and the architect to make sure all of these came around for the homeowner.
And again, minimalistic for the rental market, and that's also the transitional look moving forward. You'll notice it's clean, it's crisp, not overcluttered, and something we specialize in that you may not know is doing the selections, working hand in hand with your builder. We do a lot more than just furniture at Timeless Interiors. This home is going to show you a whole lot of that and how it looks absolutely beautifully designed as it was. Let's take a look at some more of the home. Here's another king-size bedroom that we've got. This home is actually going to sleep 10 people. It has 4 bedrooms. We were able to put a master in here, another wonderful king bed, and there was a little question initially. We've got reclaimed, we've got silver, we've got a lot of the coastal look with the whites and the creams, and people were wondering, how do we make a contemporary transitional darker color wood work in one of the spaces? It's so nice to mix it up, as you can see. It plays beautifully off the wall color. Morgan, why don't you tell us a little bit more about the selections and why we came up with bedding like this for the rental property?
Well, as you know, I fought with you a little bit about this dark headboard, thinking that it may not fit into the house because it was all grays and subtle and smooth colors. But as you can see, it works beautifully. And the bedding was chosen for its durability and for the fact that it will hide stains for renters, and it's easily maintainable. And that's true for all the furnishings and the fabrics that we have, from the bedding to the living room furniture, to the durability of the metal chairs in the dining room, to all of it, really. It's very maintainable and easy care, which is something that was a priority for this house.
Now, please allow me to mention, I wasn't going to call Morgan out by name, but Morgan is the one that said, Holly, this bed is not going to work in this home. And I said, Morgan, let's just take 2 headboards out and you be the deciding factor when we install, and you see what looks the best, because I think the color contrast on the wall will be stunning if we work everything else around it appropriately. And as you see, it did turn out okay, but we're always prepared to change the look if we need to. With the vast inventory at Timeless Interiors, we made this project easy because we have a showroom full of new transitional coastal styles, reclaimed furniture, silvers, grays, and a wonderful mix. So we can go in and set up a home at absolutely a moment's notice. But let's look at a few of the bathrooms, and let's move on to another location in the home that I know you'll be thrilled with. Morgan, another king room, perfect for the rental, and everything flows so beautifully, and right into the bathroom as well. Love all the selections, love the mix of hard surfaces in this bathroom. Morgan, people wouldn't think that we could select 4 different type of hard surfaces that work so beautifully together in one bathroom, especially this size. But if you look carefully, you'll see how it flows so well.
Notice that the countertops have little flecks of green in it, and it coordinates with the back tiling, and then it also coordinates with the shower surround that we did, and we put a rough stone in the shower floor to give it an extra texture and an extra design element.
And let's continue on. What a wonderful space this turned out to be, Morgan, utilizing 3 twin-size beds in one smaller guest room. Really allows your renter to have lots of options with their guests. I love what you've done. in melding the colors. Tell us about how you came up with this selection.
Absolutely. And of course, practicality was the #1 rule. So you have a pattern on here and a pattern on the daybed, which note that the headboards work together and are very similar in style, but aren't exactly the same, which keeps that creative flow going. It keeps people on their toes, that it's not boring, it's interesting. From the lamps to the circles, there's all continuation of styles in here. But again, #1, it's very practical, it's very usable, it's easy maintained, and they can split it into twins or they can split it into a king. They can keep it as a king.
Yes, there's certainly a lot of people that still come in looking for sets for bedrooms. And we keep on telling them, we want it to flow nicely in the space, but we don't want to have all matchy-matchy pieces. And this is a great example for you to see how different each piece is, but how beautifully it looks inside of this one small room. And people just don't trust frequently enough the judgment. They say, oh, I couldn't have this headboard with that one, the colors are different. But really, they should trust and try these newer styles that are coming out.
It's all about balance. So there's color, there's black and whites and grays, there's black and whites and grays. So there are similarities that carries, it's just not a footprint of the same thing. They're variations on a theme, and that's why it works in here.
Yes, we're trying to get away from grandma's old bedroom suit. So you'll hear that frequently when you come into Timeless Interiors on Bluffton Parkway. When you work with our designers, they're going to encourage you to take a step outside of your box. And that's something that you can see throughout this home. Stay tuned for more Timeless Interiors. Don't forget about our new location on Bluffton Parkway. We've got a beautiful new facility that's over 50,000 square feet, where we've managed to put in 100,000 square feet of furnishings. You've got to come see all of the beautiful coastal selections that we have available for immediate purchase. Welcome back to Timeless Interiors, and now we're with Justin and Allison, and they're the actual owners of this home that we've done and designed. I wanted you to meet them, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the process, Justin, and how this all started. First of all, I love the back patio. It's such a comfortable space, and love that it's screened in, makes it more functional and usable for the home. But back years ago, I met your mom and dad. We've been doing work together for a few years. They like to update, and they come into Timeless as they come into town vacationing. But you all are from out of state, and your mom and dad said, hey, we're looking to build this home. We're out of state. My son is actually taking hold of this project and running with it because he wants us to build on our lot. And they said, what can you do to help us? We won't be here to make all the selections and oversee the progress on the entire job. And go ahead, Justin, take it from there.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, being from Chicago, we always have loved Hilton Head Island and always wanted another home here, and now that's in reality. And Holly and her team couldn't have made it easier, being from another state, and we were able to have this beautifully furnished home exactly the way we want it without while being 1,000 miles away. So worked out very well.
And one of the things, as you did visit, now Justin, you and Allison came into the showroom, I think probably twice in the entire time that this project was underway. And I do remember your last visit and the confusion that the two of you had, because there were quite a bit of selections and options. Right. And Justin was looking at Allison and Allison at Justin and saying, I don't know, is this really going to work? And what did I say to you all along the process?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, because if we don't love it, if it doesn't work when we put it in, we're just going to
swap it out.
Swap it out. and you're gonna love it in the end, and it'll all meet with your approval. You'll put your stamp of approval on the entire home before we move on to our next project. And see that?
That's exactly how it happened.
It's oftentimes confusing because people don't know how to assemble all the options at the showroom.
Right.
And that does lead to confusion. That's why they need a little bit of a tour guide and some design experts. Morgan did a phenomenal job on the selections and keeping in touch with your builder throughout the project and keeping you in the loop whenever you had questions.
Yes.
But I did want to tell you, it's been a pleasure working on your home. Absolutely delightful. We love your mom and dad. Now we love both of you and expect you to come in as you come here and visit just to check on us over at Timeless on the Parkway.
We certainly will.
And again, thank you again. And this is Holly Dixon with Timeless Interiors, again on a rental home in Palmetto Dunes. Well, here we are in the upstairs main master, and how spectacular. I love the use, Morgan, of the reclaimed and the grays again. It plays so beautifully off of this wall color. I did notice from room to room that the wall color looks like it's been changing. So in some spaces, it reads a little bit more gray. In some spaces, it reads a little bit more blue. I love it.
But what was great about this room is that we've got lots of different colors of blues playing off of each other with a little silver to pull in. So it keeps it coastal and a little nautical hint, but it doesn't throw it in your face that this is a nautical inspired room. So there's a mix and a blend of colors with the pictures and the palette that all flows seamlessly, even though there's no navy on the walls. But we've shown how it works beautifully in. And it also runs right into the bathroom as well with the selections that we've done in there. So it all melds seamlessly.
Yes, Morgan, I love how we have a sleeper chair just in case it's a multi-family rental and someone brings a child on board. But Morgan, this is a spectacular home. Well, it's been such a pleasure to oversee the entire project on this home in Palmetto Dunes for the rental market. We've enjoyed every selection that we've made, and we've enjoyed watching it come together piece by piece. I'm happy to be able to share this with you, and I do want you to remember, great designs aren't just a fad, they're timeless.